Tangled Up In You is a great song for beginners because it's pretty simple. Stain's guitars and Aaron, well, they use a pretty strange tuning, but for those of you who just want to go ahead and stay with their regular tuning, but you want to play along with the album, just put it a half step down and then go and drop D by taking the low E string and the D string and making them equal in pitch. Alright, it starts out, the first two notes are just the open, now D and A string, and then you just hit the second fret of the D and then the fourth fret of the D. So it sounds like this. Then he slides up and he bars the whole fifth fret. You just take your index finger and do that, and then once again these two strings are just hit, and then take your ring finger and hit the 7th fret and then hit the 9th fret. So it should sound like this. So those two put together make pretty much the entire verse. And so on. And in the chorus, all he does is he just slides up to the 9th fret and bars that whole thing. And once again, the first two strings are pretty much open on the 9th here, and then index finger hits the 11th fret and the pinky finishes it up on the 12th, both on the D string. Then the second chord of the chorus, he goes back down to what we were doing in the verses, back down to the 5th fret. He goes back up. And back to the verses. So it's pretty simple. That was just the verses and the chorus there. Alright, the next part of the bridge, where he says, "How long has it been since the storyline began?" is pretty simple because it uses all the same chords as you do in the verse and in the chorus, with one added one. So it starts with the first chord that you start the chorus with, and so this would start when he says, "How long?" That's it, and that's just the chord you start the chorus with on the 9th fret, open, open, and then the 11th and 12th. Then you go back down to barring the 5th fret, open, open, and I say open, open, but it's barred, and then the D string on the 7th and 9th, and then down to your bass one. And then the one chord that isn't in the rest of the song, bar the 7th fret and hit these first two, and then take your index finger and hit the 9th fret and finish it up with the 11th fret. And put it all together, and that's the whole song.